Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Royalty Vibes. Today is Wine Glass Wednesday, you guys, so welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a video on the pros and cons in Atlanta. So we're just gonna go right into it, you guys. I'm gonna start with the pros and cons, and then you'll kind of hear what Amber has to say about her pros and cons as well. So basically, you know, you guys, I'm from Miami, Florida. So, you know, the cost of living to me is pretty high and the wages are like kind of super low or whatever. So it kind of doesn't balance out for me. So that was one of the reasons why I decided to move here in Atlanta. So I would say one of the pros are basically the cost of living here is much better than where I came from or whatever. You kind of get more bang for your buck when it comes to finding a home or whatever. Also, I would say for another pro would be, I have a criminal justice degree, so I would say the jobs in the law enforcement field, there are many job opportunities here. If you do have a degree or you have a law enforcement or, you know, type of background, there are many opportunities here. I would say another pro would be basically I would say that it's a better, from where I come from, it's a better environment for my children. You know, so I would say a lot of the schools are better. From what I came from to here, it's a lot better. Also, I would say there's a lot of hospitality. When we first moved here, you had more people that speak to you, that were willing to help you, you know. Also, another thing I would say is there are a lot of business opportunities here for you to start your own business, for you to own properties. You know, the Black unity here is just a lot better than where I come from, you know. And I would say in Miami, from what I experienced, you know, it's kind of a lot of Hispanics that are kind of, you know, it's more Hispanic oriented or whatever, versus here it's like we're kind of, it's more Black unity here. So, you know, and it's a lot of people that kind of want to see you succeed and are willing to help you out to get to the next level of what you're trying to do. So I would say that that is another pro that I experience as well. My cons, what I would say about living here in Atlanta is, listen, y'all visit him, just know that traffic, honey, in Atlanta, if you done came here before, then you know that the traffic is hard. I have never seen as many accidents as I see here in Atlanta than in Miami. I mean, here, I've actually saw more accidents here than in Miami. And this is like, I think almost every time I get on the road around business hours or whatever, busy hours or whatever, it's like, it's so many accidents. It's a lot of traffic, of course, but like accidents and traffic, it's like, you know, if you come and visit here, just know that the traffic is horrible. Also, driving at night, you don't have, you know, Miami is kind of lit. It's like lit with lightings, street lights and things of that nature. But here, the street lights are like, I mean, you rarely find street lights. You'll be driving down a dark road and it's like not many street lights here. And we also have deers and stuff like that during the winter time. So, you know, you got to kind of watch out for that as well. So I would say that's part of the cons. I really don't have many cons because I really like it here. But that's one of the things that I would say. Well, two of the things I would say is the street lights and the traffic is like horrible. So, and if you do come, if you have plans to come here, you got something to do, I would say leave at least about 2 hours early if you're going around, you know, busy times or whatever, you know, however. But I definitely recommend you to leave super early because you can run into an accident, or you know, run into traffic that it has been an accident, or even, you know, just general traffic or whatever. So, you know, to be able to get there on time, because the traffic is horrible. So, I mean, that is my pros and cons about living here in Atlanta. So, you guys can go ahead and hear what Amber's pros and cons are.
It's definitely one of those things where it ain't about what you know, it's about who you know. Atlanta's a place about networking. if you want to do something, you definitely have to get out and network, meet people in order to get into whatever field you're trying to do, honestly. Cons to that is everybody out here faking it like they making it. So you just gotta hope you run to the right person and they legit. For me, oh yeah, don't move down here for Love and Hip Hop, honey, because I moved down here for that damn near somewhat look like that, and I ain't seen no Love and Hip Hop nothing since I've been here. Ain't nothing like the TV. Nah. But here, anybody can really make it. I came from a small town in Mississippi, and this right here really ain't no difference. Just a big old country. It's still country, but just far country. So, you know, stores like 20 minutes, 30 minutes away, but I mean, ain't no different. Traffic is horrible. I come from a place where we was too poor to be trying to hit somebody's car. We trying to avoid hitting somebody's car. We had to run out, mess our own car up and hit your car. And here in Georgia, it's an accident every other day. People run out in front of you just like people just got a car, just happy to be able to drive. It's terrible. Like I mentioned, pros, anybody can really make it here. Like seriously, the pay ain't really the best in a sense, but at the same time, like where I'm from, you can tell by certain neighborhoods who live in there. Basically, you know, here in Georgia, you got nice neighborhoods. Pretty much anybody can afford them, which is a good thing about it. You know, it is a great place for your kids to go as far as schools and all that stuff, or whatever. For the most part, coming from where I come from. And I don't know, that's for the most part for me, that's really it, my pros and my cons. I mean, I don't really have many, but hey, what do I know? I don't get that much. But the basics are basically what Tina said and the little bit that I gave you. So I hope they help.
And we will go ahead.
And I'm trying to have my work uniform logo because I wasn't thinking when I got in the video. And I know I did mention a few minutes ago about this networking, about who you know and what you know. Don't try to some type of spin skew. Don't try to zoom in on this logo and then hit her up talking about can your friend give me a job where she at? Cause no, I can't. And that's the con of that.
But yes, that will be the end of our video, and so definitely make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and be on the lookout for my next video. Also, I know you guys are like, where's the wine? But today we weren't doing the wine. We're gonna do water today, so it might be like every other video we'll do a wine glass, an actual wine glass. But it is our wine glass Wednesday, so we did want to give a topic and get back to, you know, get with you guys. We did get one comment from our last wine glass Wednesday. One person did comment, and I did give them a comment back, so I appreciate that. So that will be it for our Wine Glass Wednesday video. So thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you guys next video.